Today I like to speak on obstacles to meditation, and these obstacles traditionally are called hindrances. Hindrances are the things that hinders or blocks or obstruct your progress. One of them is called sleepiness and drowsiness. When you sit to meditate, everything is comfortable, cushions are comfortable, place is no sound, no mosquitoes, it is good temperature, air condition and so forth. You sit there, your stomach is full of food, and so you sit quietly and breathe 10-15 times. You have a very big hindrance. So you stay there. It is what is called sleepiness and drowsiness. As soon as this happens, sleepiness is so sweet, you welcome it and suck into it, stay in it, succumb to it. And then after about 1 hour, if I ring the bell, you wake up and say, I had a wonderful meditation, I attained jhanas. What you did all the time was sleeping. And that is one hindrance to meditation. No matter how long you sleep in meditation, you will never wake up with new insight. You remain to be same dull person as you were before. And therefore, this hindrance must be overcome before you make any progress in meditation. There are various ways of overcoming this particular hindrance, but I am not going to speak on all of them because of constraint of time. And then the second hindrance is the opposite. Suppose you manage to overcome this hindrance of sleepiness and drowsiness, its opposite will arise. What is the opposite? Is restlessness and worry. Why we have restlessness and worry? All these have causes and conditions. We become restless because we have come to the practice leaving some work undone, or some work half done, not complete, or we have done something very wrong, so we feel guilty. When we feel guilty, our mind becomes restless. So restlessness and worry go together. First we worry about what we have done incorrectly or incompletely, and something we have done wrong. Out of that arises worry. You worry. When worry arises, along with it arises restlessness. So this comes as a pair, restlessness and worry. So we have to overcome that in order to make progress in meditation. Third is greed. You sit to meditate and you are meditating for a short while, and then all of a sudden you remember your most favorite ice cream. Your mind is always keeping thinking about your ice cream. Ice cream is in the refrigerator and you are trying to meditate here. Your mind is in the ice cream in the refrigerator and you cannot meditate. So you might think, I cannot meditate without eating ice cream. If I eat ice cream, I will be able to meditate. So you slowly get up and tiptoe to the kitchen and open the refrigerator and eat a whole lot of ice cream and try to meditate. Then you have another problem, because when you have put a lot of sugar into your body become again agitated and excited. You cannot meditate. Your meditation goes haywire. So this is, you wanted to have, this is what is called greed or desire. Desire is insatiable. When the desire is insatiable, you can never be happy. You think, if I have this, then I will be happy, but when you have it, you suffer. Because therefore, this comes in one package. That is what I call, you buy one, get one free. You work very hard to get this ice cream. As you eat, you get your suffering along with that. So suffering and greed come together. You cannot have one without the other. You cannot say, no, I don't need you, you stay there, I need only this. You cannot do that. These two come together in one package. And therefore, you have to overcome this very problem of greed. Once you overcome greed, other also will be overcome naturally, because they come as a pair together. Then you have doubt. Doubt has two aspects. One is a wholesome doubt, other is unwholesome doubt. Unwholesome doubt is the doubt that is called incurable doubt. In Pali it is called vichikiccha. Chikitsa means cure. Vichikiccha means incure. That means something incurable. So you have doubts and you ask questions. When the question is answered, you are not interested in the answer. You are interested in asking the next question. So you are interested in questions, not in the answer. So you keep asking, never satisfied. That is called unwholesome doubt. Wholesome doubt is you have a question, you ask the question, when answer is given, you listen to answer very carefully, because your intention is to learn something, not to ask questions. But when you hear the correct answer, you accept the answer and try to follow it, so that you can improve, you can develop, you can grow spiritually. Therefore, that doubt is called wholesome doubt. That is encouraged. You are encouraged to ask wholesome, you encourage to have wholesome doubt, to ask right questions, to get answer and understand the answer, remember it and follow it, so that you can improve. Then these are the hindrances I mentioned: sleepiness and drowsiness, restlessness and worry, greed and doubt. The last is hatred. Sometimes people hate themselves. If they don't have outside and external object to hate, they at least hate themselves, because it is fun for them. They just enjoy hating. They get angry. If somebody is not angry, they get angry with the person for not getting angry. So it is an enjoyment, pleasure for them to get angry. That is sort of a compulsive obsession, obsessive compulsive behavior. So getting angry, they enjoy getting angry. So these are big obstacles to make any progress in meditation. So the meditators must learn to overcome these things before they make any progress. Without overcoming these hindrances, they cannot make progress. Making progress means gradually, slowly suppressing, not suppressing or making weak their hindrances. Once the hindrances are weakened, they will slowly fade away. And we have to deal one at a time, not all of them at the same time. When you fight, you can handle one person at the time. If you try to fight with so many at the same time, you will lose. In order to win any battle, you first attack one enemy at one time, then you can go on attacking others. Therefore, in meditation, when we want to overcome these hindrances, we must learn to overcome one at a time. Okay, in conclusion, I must say that if anybody is very sincere, honest in the practice of meditation, that person must first recognize what are the obstacles and how to overcome the obstacles. Meditation is like cultivating a land. When you cultivate land, the first thing you do, you remove the rocks, trees, and various weeds, and then you plow it, make the earth soft, and then fertilize it, and then sow seeds. Similarly, in meditation, first we must recognize, when you cultivate the land, you first recognize this rock would be in my way of cultivating the land. So you could remove it. Similarly, when we meditate, we must first recognize what are the obstacles and then try to remove these obstacles one by one. Once we remove the obstacles, then we prepare the mind. Mind is almost ready. Then we try to develop our mindfulness and clear comprehension and moral principles. Although these moral principles are like fertilizing the land to cultivate the seed. First remove the obstacles, then cultivate moral principles. Of course, we cannot wait until all the obstacles are over to cultivate moral principles. While removing them, we have to develop the opposite moral principle. And then try to practice meditation. Then mind becomes clear. When the mind is relatively clear, the progress is relatively better. It is growing step by step, slowly, moment by moment. So eventually the meditator will be very successful in achieving the expected goal. So these are the steps one has to follow. First overcome hindrances, and then while overcoming hindrances they must practice moral principles, and then they start developing, cultivating their mind with a clear, relatively pure state of mind so that they can make the progress in meditation.